likely not going to be my thing. I didn't even watch the trailer. I know that it's not found footage, but it's really low grade,
Oh, there's Houdini.
almost VHS, borderline Super 8. And when I hear the word experimental, I tend to put up walls, because very few experiments tend to pay off for me. And lo and behold, wouldn't you know, it's almost like I know my own movie taste. I walked into this thing and
Skinamarink was scary, wasn't it?
going to end up being my worst experience with a film in 2023. And essentially what this movie is trying to do is use intentionally low-quality video and audio to kind of recreate the experience of childlike fear, childlike paranoia, in a scenario where two kids wake up in the middle of the night, their parents have vanished, and all of the windows and the doors of their home are beginning to vanish as well. So they're stuck in this familiar yet increasingly more unnerving environment. And while most effective horror films try to get at you and get your emotions out through a story or through character arcs or through the exploration of dark themes, this one is trying to elicit all of those emotions from you through video and auditory confusion. Images that you can't quite make out, sounds that you can't quite put together what the words they're saying are, and camera angles that very rarely focus on the subject of what is actually going on in the shot. But really quick, before we dive deeper into Skinamarink, before you find yourself also in a scenario where you are locked in a house with no windows and doors, be sure to stock up your fridge with fast, fresh, delicious meals by the sponsor of today's video, Factor. One of the most common issues that I come across every single day while recording and editing and sending out emails and responding to comments is, what am I going to do for lunch? And more often than not, my desire to get my work done trumps my desire to go and prepare a nice, healthy meal, and so I end up resorting to taking about it, because I understand full well that this is somebody's passion project. This is a first-time director. This is an extremely low
See?
budget.
Shots of that.
He made this movie for. It seems like a production that he almost probably could have done with just him and maybe a couple of friends. And the fact that that got picked up and then eventually got a theatrical release, and because of all the buzz on Twitter, is now going to be a massive financial profit. That's an awesome story. I mean, this guy's going to go on to do more things. This is a guy that obviously really wanted to make a movie, did whatever he could to make a movie with the little bit that he had available to him, and now he is absolutely going to have a career with somebody, whether it's Shudder or Blumhouse, or maybe he'll even go on to do even bigger and greater things than that. That is a good success story that I totally want to support, even though this movie is not for me, even though the experiment failed miserably for this guy right here. I love the fact that it's a success story for the filmmaker. And Kyle Edward Ball, the director, apparently also used to be a YouTuber. He used to be a guy that would make little horror shorts and bring these nightmares that his commenters would tell him about to life through these videos. Eventually made a short film that was kind of the proof of concept for what this became. And so all of that is a story that I want to support and I want to champion. And whether or not most people that watch this film dislike it, I like the fact that he's able to walk away from it with a success story and a career. Now talking about the film itself, are there moments, are there specific shots, are there bits of sound design that are unnerving?
Yeah, there is.
Creepy, that are disturbing, that kind of unnerve you?
There is one scene where the girl, her eyes and mouth, it shows and her eyes and mouth are gone.
In and of itself. Yes, there are moments of that. Moments. Is there some merit to be had for an intentionally low-quality video and an intentionally low-quality audio, bringing about a bit of auditory and visual confusion that can sometimes elicit nervousness and elicit discomfort and elicit fear in some audience members? Is there merit in that type of filmmaking, that experiment? Absolutely. And there are moments where it does work for me. Does the actual concept of the movie, the plot, if you can call it that, about the kids waking up in the middle of the night realizing that their parents have vanished and all of the doors and the windows of their house have vanished, and there's this creepy ass voice that starts to talk to them through the walls and through hallways. Is that a creepy fucking premise? You're damn right. Unfortunately, The execution of all of that led to what might be the most grating experience that I have had with a feature film since I have been on YouTube. And I think that's by design. There's nothing in this movie that was done accidentally. There's nothing in this movie that I had a poor response to that was put there by mistake. The experience that I had with the film is absolutely the intention, but you're going to have people that appreciate what that brought to them, what they experienced. They're going to think that's